Here's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Viking offense making their... They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins. They'll start on the ground with Madison. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 2. They go play action. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
An eligible receiver downfield.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. To the air again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To Jefferson on the slant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll go Madison up the middle. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On the toss, Madison. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Jones. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Jones, another shot here after the pick 6. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Jones throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And this returnable for Rager. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Play fake, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander. Jefferson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. They run once more with Stevenson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here comes Rager. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Ball start. Offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Now a give to Madison. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he and that'll fall incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live foot. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 52 yards.
And the Vikings take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw again. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well behind.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. On the move past the 40.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away.
Joseph's got it.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, Even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we hit halftime with our visitors. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. But the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah,
there he goes right side. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Juju Smith-Schuster, 76 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On second and a couple, Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On play action, Cousins out to it, and he's going to go down again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here's Jones. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 29, Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each run successful.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. Now Cousins. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Madison running left. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Throwing, Cousins, touchdown! Josh Oliver, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Off the play fake. Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Foxborough. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, 31 yards. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Now Cousins. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Another carry now for Madison. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 83 yards on the ground for him so far. 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Madison. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Here's Madison running on 1st down, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Joseph now to have the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from out. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throw throwing, Jones. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on second down, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Jones. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Jones. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Here we go, set. Ready, go! Cut.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got room. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.